What does a former CIA officer have on their current nightstand setup for a home invasion? I'm going to show you right now exactly what I have. Now, I literally did not touch this, meaning you're gonna see my current nightstand setup, everything I have, and I'm gonna go through it one by one to show you. These are in no particular order. Let's see, these are my credit cards. I'm covering it up because obviously I don't want you to see my credit card number, but I throw my wallet there, my credit cards, all that kind of stuff. I have keys. My kids are always running around with keys to our shed or something, so these are some of our shed keys that I need to put away. I have a tactical pen because I love tactical pens. Favorite thing in the world. If you want to get the world's best tactical pen, go to tacticalspypen.com. I also have a knife. I'm a knife junkie. I love knives, so of course I'm gonna have some type of knife on my nightstand. I've got just another pen, random there. I've got keys to the van. I have my wallet. This is my CIA money clip, and of course, I did not use this when I was with the agency, and even when I travel overseas today, of course, I don't use this money clip. I only carry it in the States. But I always have at least $300 worth of cash on me, which is in there. I have some lipstick. Now, I was gonna make a joke about how I'm transitioning or some joke like that, but the real reason there's lipstick on here is because I have 7 kids, 3 daughters, and they were fighting over the lipstick last night. So I took the lipstick away from them, and that is why there's lipstick currently on my nightstand. So I need to give it back to one of my daughters. I haven't decided which one I like better yet. I have some flashlights. I'm a flashlight junkie, so I got flashlights here. I got flashlights here. I got another flashlight here. I own a lot of flashlights, and of course, you've got to have flashlights on your nightstand, but my kids are always taking my flashlights, and they always end up back here. You also see that I have 4 flashlights on top of the safe, which has my gun. I'll show you that in a moment, which gun I use for home defense. These 4 flashlights are not allowed to be touched. These are my flashlights. If, heaven forbid, again, the alarm goes off at 3 a.m., I hear the glass break, I've got to grab this, I've got to open up the safe. My kids know not to touch these flashlights. Why do I have 4? Because I believe in redundancy. Because I have 7 kids. So what if one of my grab, the light is out, well then I can go to the back one. So yes, I realize 4 flashlights is overkill, but I believe in being over-prepared. So these are ones that never get used by my children. At least I think they don't get used. I have back scratchers. I love back scratchers. So my wife got me like 1 million back scratchers for my birthday last year, and so I can scratch my back. So those are always on my nightstand, again, until my kids take them and they disappear and vanish. I have some cash here, just lying around, no real strategical reason that I have cash there. My real cash is my emergency safe, my firearms safe, and that is where I keep my emergency cash. I have my scriptures, I got the Book of Mormon, I got the Bible here, so I read my scriptures every night before I go to bed, have to have those. I have a book that I'm currently reading. This is a nuclear war. Me and George Bush can't say nuclear war. Good book so far. I'm only about halfway through it, as you can see, but so far, good, informative, entertaining. I like the author's writing. So I'm always reading every night before I go to bed. So I've got that book. I think that covers everything here. So let's talk about what gun I use. Let me get rid of some of these. This safe I already opened because I didn't want you to see my code, but this is not a fingerprint safe. This is not a safe that requires batteries. I have seen the biometric fingerprint safes fail way too many times. So I will never use them. Maybe your fingers are sweaty, maybe you've been gardening and your fingers are dirty, or doing some type of yard work. So I do not take chances with electronic safes because they failed me in the past. So this is a simple simplex safe. I do the code, it flips open, and of course I have a spare magazine in here. This one, what is it, 17 rounds it is. This is 17 round spare magazine. Now, the gun I'm using, this is a big gun. This is a Sig Sauer, I want to say it's like, Sig names their guns like confusing names as can be. This is the Sig Sauer P320 X5 Legion, or something like that. P320 Legion X5, P320, whatever it is. This is a Sig Sauer P320. Great gun for home defense. Can hold a lot of rounds. As you can see, I've jacketed hollow point rounds in here. There's a Spear Gold Dot ammo, which is inside my home defense gun. And of course, I have a round in the chamber. If you have a home defense gun, it doesn't have a round in the chamber, that's ludicrousness. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because you're gonna forget to chamber it in an emergency situation. So I do have a round in the chamber. Of course, I've got a flashlight on the end. So my flashlight that's on my nightstand is to see to open up the safe. But then once I open up the safe, I can dump that flashlight because I'm gonna flip on this flashlight. That way I can get 2 hands on the firearm. This, as I said, is a great home defense gun, not a great concealed carry gun because it is heavy as crap. So if you want a boat anchor in your pants, well, use this for concealed carry, but it's so heavy, most people are not gonna wanna do that. So this is the main home defense gun that I'm using right now. I do have a backup. So right here, you can see in this safe here, nothing fancy with that safe, but that is just a backup firearm. Again, it is not an electronic safe. It's not a biometric safe. It is a safe that I can get into and I don't have to worry about dead batteries. So this is my nightstand. It's a little dirtier than normal. I need to clean it up a bit and get some of this stuff off here and put away the keys and give my daughter back the lipstick and put some of this cash away. But at the very least, you gotta have your gun on your nightstand. You gotta have that with a flashlight. That way, if heaven forbid, you hear that glass break, grab flashlight, grab gun, and you can start moving out there and take care of business if you need to. So that is my current nightstand setup. I don't know why I can't say that today. That is my current bedside setup. Let me know what yours is. Put it in the comments. I am former CIA officer Jason Hanson. Have a home and defense plan. Be prepared and have a gun.